Donte,
Yes, sir.
I always like to start off by telling people the power of the youth in Extra Digit. We're going to talk to a bunch of new people tonight, but you've been in for quite some time. And by that, I just mean a couple of years. Why is it? First of all, where are you from? What do you do for a living right now? And how old are you? Let's inspire some people your age.
Okay, so first of all, I was born in Georgia. My father was military, but I was raised in Georgia and Savannah area. Currently, I'm 24 years old. Today's my birthday. I just turned 24,
Okay.
and I'm in the United States Air Force. I just passed my year mark, so this is my first year in the Air Force as well, and that's what I do.
Happy birthday, man. I didn't know that. I appreciate you. I ain't going to keep you long because you got to
Yes,
go out
sir.
and have a toast or something, man. I appreciate it. Did you say you were born in Germany but
Oh no,
live in?
this my toast. This is my toast right here. This is what I'm here for. You know, this is my party right here.
Okay, sounds good. Well, let's talk about it, man. Why don't you think a lot of this stuff is taught to a lot of young people? All the things that we do, shift your money, increase your money, multiply your money, protect your money. Why is this hidden from the youth?
I'm gonna give you two reasons. My reason, and then the demographic I'm in's reason. I'm gonna start with the demographics reason. One, and you said it before, it's not necessarily sexy at the surface. And my demographic, we have a hard time with our attention span. Like, we need to see flash. This is how all that gets done, though. You can't do a lot of that flashy stuff without your groundwork being set. And what this business and this company provides is that groundwork, that framework to help you leverage, increase, and multiply everything that you want to do. So when you get to that point, it's a lot smoother. People just be trying to jump from A to Z. In like a lot of my demographics case, we try to jump from A to Z, but we don't understand the importance of going through the steps, building the relationships, learning the information, and implementing the strategies ourselves. We just want somebody to do it for us. That's our problem. So
got it. So it's a mentality, basically.
Yes, and it's a quick mentality, microwave mentality for real.
And now, if you're 22, 23, 24, how can we help overcome that microwave mentality? What can I do as somebody that's older? Or what can somebody do, that's, your parents' age? How can we help you or people like yourself see that success is not overnight? How would you like this delivered so we can reach more people?
Honestly, the best way I can say that worked for me and people that are in my demographic that have done well for themselves is to keep doing what y'all are doing. Like, y'all are showing us step by step. And as time goes on, as we get older and as we go through life and go through experience, we realize, oh, it's not as cake as people make it sound on social media. It's going to take some grit. It's going to take some work. It's going to take hard night. It's going to take that patience and knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think what y'all are doing is showing us that the work is necessary. You can't, and I'm an athlete, you can't skip the work. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's important. And I love the way y'all are approaching it. And I love that y'all are using me as a vessel to convey that message to them, because I'm a representative for them, but I'm getting all my knowledge from y'all. And I look up to y'all and I appreciate y'all for even taking me in like this. So, that's my main thing. I think y'all are doing great. And but I'll think of, or if any ideas come to me, I'll let you know. But from my perspective, what y'all great.
Basically, we keep leading by example, and then some people sometimes just have to hit their head hard enough and long enough to realize that it's not going to be easy, but at least we've already paved the way for you. You're getting a couple of questions in the chat, man. Are you married? Are you single? You ain't got to answer that, but that's what they're asking. So I just want to make sure you got some people's attention in the chat. Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
How proud are you of your father, man, of what he's accomplished? He's an incredible individual. He's leading by example. How proud are you of what he's done in this business?
Man, look, I'm gonna be real. A lot of people look up to like celebrities and athletes and stuff. Nah, first of all, my dad hasn't led me wrong in my 24 years on this planet. He hasn't led me wrong once. And everything he's taught me, I'm learning right now. Like, a lot of lessons he's taught me since I was a kid, I'm seeing right now, and I'm so glad it was instilled in me already, so it's not no surprise for real. So when I see him doing X, Y, and Z in this business, attaining precious metals, acquiring land in the path of growth, increasing his credit score effortlessly almost, being a leader in the community, getting his doctors, like all that stuff is like, that's what I want to do. Like, because to me, that holds a lot more weight than just some flash and attention. Like, that's real work. That's real respect. That's real work ethic. That's real mentality. And that's what I want to develop, because I feel like that's a lost cause. And our generation, especially as time goes forward, everything is so artificial. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So I can't explain how proud and how honored I am to be Flovell Jr. pretty much.
I love it, man. I love it. Listen, one more thing before you go. And I think somebody said in the chat, I think it was Lynn, the key word is legacy. You guys are starting that. You guys are already creating that legacy. When he told you that the land that he purchased with us got a 5-figure offer, what was your first reaction? What did he say to you, and then how'd you feel? He got 5 figures for doing nothing but making a purchase. What did he say to you, and how'd you feel?
He called me. I was at work, and he called me, and he was like, "Man, I got something to tell you." I'm like, "All right, here we go. What's going on?" I'm negative. I'm preparing my mind. I'm like, "What's going on? What's happening?" He's like, "I just got a call. Kyle Choice. They talking about 5 figures, Donte. He ain't tell me the number." I'm like, "Yeah, That's probably a good deal." But he ain't tell me the number. But he's like, "I got a 5-figure offer already, Donte." We was thinking it was gonna be when the Olympics actually got here. They hit me up that day. Yeah. And I was just sitting there. I'm like, my first thought was like, oh, I gotta run this. I need to start grinding for real, because I need that. But I was super excited for him. I'm like, bro, this is what you've been talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see it come to fruition. You manifested this. You talked to me about it. You said you was gonna do it, and it's done. And the part I love the most about him is that he doesn't let that dollar sign get him too excited. Like, oh, I'm about to go buy a Corvette. He's like, nah, I'm gonna reinvest it. I'm gonna put it back into the business. I'm gonna make more money. If it's not making money 3 or 4 times, it's not real. And you told him that as well. Like, so that did something to my brain. I'm like, oh, this is what it's like. Yes. And it separates me from my class, like, because they want to go buy a car, they want to go buy some nice shoes or something. I'm like, nah, I'm about to put this thing back into it and do this 3 more times and let that pay for what I want.
There you go. Now you're talking, man. When you are a shining example, man, of people between 25 and below, I want you guys to hear this video. I want you to take Donte seriously, because he's a walking embodiment of what's possible for people his age, man. You represent, you carry that flag well. You look amazing as usual. Thank you so much for providing the veil for all of us to live under in the military. And shout out to you and your dad, man, for being walking embodiments of what father and son look like, man. Great job.